Well, what's going on, traders? Again, we're doing some end of the day scans. I'm looking at Amtd. And right now we have the daily chart pulled up, and we're going to do a quick technical breakdown of the chart and what you can expect looking forward in the coming days. So like I said, we have the daily chart pulled up right now, and I do want to point out that if you look up here in the left corner, this stock is under SSR right now, which stands for short sale restriction, meaning that they cannot short it on downticks, only on upticks. So that is one thing that I am going to cover. We're going to come back to this, but just remember that for right now. And as you can see from the dailies, they had a massive gap down, and it's been pretty much flatlined around this one area. Let's bring up some intraday maps. You can see this thing can really move with some volume. Alright, let's go down to a 5-minute chart and just zoom right on in. Alright, so let's just outline some areas, some obvious areas of support and resistance. Right here, this seems like a pretty interesting area. And I haven't really gone over this chart yet, so I'm just kind of walking through it right now and showing you what I see on the fly. So we have some lower highs coming down here. We're going to connect that. Alright, so right off the rip, you can see this bullish pattern right here. The overall trend is obviously bullish on the smaller time frames. And now we have some consolidation. So, pre-market hours, it raced up to that 440 area and now has been putting in lower highs since then and getting into a tight range with this 650 being an area of support. And you can see over here was an area of resistance before breaking out above that, and now it has been an area of support, which is pretty common to see and a really good sign for the bulls. So decent amount of volume throughout the day as well. What I think likely going to happen here is this 650 looks pretty strong, and it can drop down maybe a little bit lower, even to the $6 range, maybe even the 650 range. 550 range. But overall, I think it's going to be able to reclaim that 650 if it does drop back, down below that. And what I'm going to be actually looking for here is for a surge of volume to come in and push the price back up to at least 10. I think 10 is a pretty good idea. So at least a $3 move from the $6.50, $7 range, retesting the $9.50 to $10 range. A nice, $3 move on this ticker is still a nice return. And if it has enough power to get past that 10, and 10 is going to be that kind of that whole number, that mental area resistance and this intraday area resistance, as you can see right here. We're going to see if we can push past that. Past that, we're going to start looking at areas pretty much by the dollar. But here I want to outline one more. We're going to do it right here at this $12 area. So 10 to 12, this is pretty much where I'm going to say anyone who's looking to trade this, go ahead and start taking some profits, even at this 950, and slowly take out profits. If you're in this for the long run, this is a different idea, but this is more of a technical trade. I do think we reclaim this $7 pretty easily. Hold the $7 just to say, and I think they have. It looks like pretty much they've trapped shorts throughout the day. Unless the shorts nailed it during the pre-market, I feel like they didn't get much done, and they're just kind of trapped right now. It has faded a little bit down, but if they went quick intraday and took, that little percentage, not even that little percentage, 10%, if they're hitting the highs, maybe 20 at the most. But anyways, I think they're pretty much, the last shorts are trapped overnight right here. And I think market makers are going to use the low volume in the after hours to slowly walk up price, break above this trend line, and then really start to squeeze any of these stuck shorts, at least to this $10, $9.50, $10 area. But I also think this could go easily to 12, maybe even retest that 440 and go outside of that. And if we're going back to the daily, yeah, that is going to be the high, the yearly high. So pretty interesting setup right here. Definitely keep an eye on this. The market over in general has had a nice momentum. So definitely something to keep your eye on. We're looking at $10 to $12 area for our profit taking. $9.50 if you want to be early. All right, traders. Thanks for watching. Signing off.